Sapoops, it is one day after Valentine's Day and no doubt you have heard the phrase, make love, not war. Well, I don't think anybody wants to think about Muhyiddin and Hamzah Zainuddin making love, so well, thankfully, or not thankfully, it looks like there's a war. Watch this.
Kalau kamu menggunakan anjing-anjing upahan, maka sekali lagi saya nak beritahu, I am your number one enemy.
No, Juliet, say it isn't so! But yeah, anyway, so these two characters, heroes, star-crossed lovers, are now at war. And yeah, I can kinda get that. I mean, I probably would be as well if I was just randomly kicked out like this. But there are more than a few strange things about this, so let's go right ahead and break it down. First things first, yes, this Sapoop is not gonna appeal and he doesn't have to listen to orders. This Sapoop does not even know why he got sacked, which is like, how does that make sense? You see, if you're reading it from just one side, he seems like he is the great victim of all of this, but if you read Muhyiddin's side, he says, hey, getting rid of Hamzah was actually to save the party. And apparently he had to endure many years of attempts by Hamzah to sabotage the party despite his own attempts for unity. Well, that's cute. You'd have thought that they were best friends forever. I guess you never really know the hearts of these people. Cause if you think about it, right, one of them is like, ooh, I don't know why this is happening. But then the other one says that, oh, this has gone on for like multiple years. So you think about it, at least one of them must be lying, right? But so here we are with these wonderful gentlemen all saying that they are fighting for the so-called perjuangan, hashtag Malay-Islam, Malay nationalism. What a touching story of amazing leadership. As our usual heroes of agama dan bangsa at the highest level fight themselves tooth and nail into submission. And you know what's the sad thing? Our Mu Sapoop, despite his menantu problem, was actually the most popular Malay leader back in 2020, the great hero who would save them all and bring this country towards... I have no idea what they were trying to achieve. I don't think it was particularly interesting, but either way, I guess we'll never know because it looks like they will never unite. Meanwhile now, our Hamzah Sapoop is posting photos with past leaders right after getting sacked. People are wondering where he's gonna be going right after this. Apparently even Pas was wondering where all of this came from sometime after, saying that actually y'all are the strongest ever. Well, I guess not, huh, Sapoop? And here we are again. Before you know it, all of them are gonna be going out, having yet another Malay umbrella apparently, which by the way was already cracking, while this Sapoop and that Sapoop talk about apa yang ditakutkan bila Melayu Islam bersatu, while by the way their own leaders are doing as much as they possibly can in order to make it so that that will never ever happen. I mean seriously, just think about it. If you see these guys fighting, then how do you know that other people are not fighting? Like, do you think that every single Walaun supports this alleged nepotism? Does everybody like fitnah? How about having their money collected in order to pay for the saman fitnah, while, by the way, your spiritual leader be all like, oh, it is good to support this, showcasing that maybe your spirit is not really there. I don't know, man. I'm sure you have to jump through a lot of hoops in order to make that work inside your head, but in my unqualified opinion, the most likely result of all of this is depression. Like, I don't mean like the clinical kind of depression. I just mean that like over 60 years you witness how all of these people fail over and over again while you are telling yourself that you are the greatest in the world, the bee's knees. Nobody can ever fight against you. You are gaslighted, your money is taken over and over again. The things that you tried to contribute, your efforts, your energy and otherwise is revealed minute by minute to be gaslighting, while by the way, you are extremely poor, below the poverty line and you cannot buy susu for your anak. And people treat all your money as just stuff to build their mansions and houses in Damansara Heights. I don't know, man, I don't know. But of course these people understand like the mentality of like a lot of their followers. They will just go all like bertaubat, Malay unity, and all that good old-fashioned stuff right there while telling everybody to jangan cinta dunia sangat. It's kind of like how we were talking about Sekolah Agama in our BM text channel in our Discord. By the way, join our Discord, link in the description, and you can scan the QR code right over here as well. But yeah, it's like the equivalent basically of this dude here saying that, hey, I have mental health problems, these are unresolved problems. Why, by the way, everybody out there screams, do you know that you have to pray more? Translated into English, we do not actually have a plan, but by the way, vote for us. And so that whole merry-go-round goes on and on. Kalau bukan Tan Sri Muhyiddin, siapa lagi? Hamzah? Tidak. Siapa lagi? PMX? Oh no, they hate him because allegedly he is a so-called liberal. Not that anybody actually understands what that word means. Before like clockwork, then they go on and start blaming DAP because it is, as always, semua salah DAP. But for now, I must say again that I don't have anything against this whole unity thing. There's really nothing wrong with actually being united, as long as you're united for something that actually makes sense. But these people never have been, they never will be. They can talk about it, but like, if you're actually one of those people who can see through gaslighting, you will know that it is Yaya Papaya Ing. There's been a lot of talk about how there's a need for like this new myth, this new story that is not about agama dan bangsa. But honestly, I think if you're watching this, if you're listening to this, what you need to do really is just like level up your own life. Like you can't rely on people. You have to actually make yourself strong so that whatever they're saying, whatever they do and do not do, you always have options. But well, for now and for the foreseeable future, it looks like Hamzah Sapup and Muhyiddin Sapup are at war. What a shame for our star-crossed lovers. Once upon a time, best friends forever. But it is what it is. Enjoy your war, Sapups. And once your Malay nationalism is left in ruins, maybe try to do something a little bit more productive, please. Thank you. We really appreciate it. And that's all to say about that, and bye.